Free League has branched in the past to board games as well, and this time they come up with Zone Wars, which is a skirmish game based on the Mutant Year Zero game, which I absolutely love. Now, I haven't played this game yet, and this is just an unboxing to find out if this is going to be worth the amount of money that you have to pay to get your hands on it. So play we all. So Tycho has decided to join us today, so we can take a look at Mutant Year Zero Zone Wars. I don't really know what to expect from this, so I'm kind of excited about this, and I am so grateful to Free League for sending me this to review and take a look at it. I know that there are going to be minis, and I know that I love Mutant Year Zero, so this is going to be super exciting. And look, Tycho is thrilled, obviously. Anyway, let's take a look at the cover very quickly. It does summarize very well indeed what we're going to be finding inside. And there's the two factions, of humans and mutants, in this case, the animals, fighting with each other. And as you can expect, after so many years of being able to do so much art direction, I think they've got it absolutely spot on. Back of the box, we're taking a look at 3 out of the 10 minis that are coming in, which it already warns us that they're coming with a Sundrop coat of paint. I have no idea what they're talking about, because I tried miniatures painting a long time ago and Tycho is already bored with me, and I just didn't get on with it because I don't have a pulse to be able to do it. My steady hand is horrible and I don't have the patience. So if you are the kind of people who paint miniatures, know that you are very much admired. Opening, which is very hard. The box is so sturdy. This is terrific. Obviously, they're expecting that this is going to see an awful lot of coming and going. This is a game for 1 or 2 people, by the way, and it's meant to be playing in about 90 minutes. I think I've seen in the box. 90 minutes, ages 14 and up. And this is a skirmish game. This is not a role-playing game. So, first thing we're seeing, it's a huge 36 by 36 double-sided terrain map. Wow, this is massive. This is super massive. Is it the same thing on the other side? I don't know. Nope. 2 different terrains for different scenarios. Very good. They don't have anything in particular. So obviously these things are made so you can customize it as you wish with dioramas, or if you want to have some obstacles in it. So that figures. The paper is quite sturdy, so much so that even around the seams here, they're not completely bent. They're saying, even if you open and close it a lot of times, it's not going to tear in the corners very easily, which is something that happens with these paper unfoldable things. We get a number of tokens, double-sided, that come out very easily out of the box, which is very good. And we have the Arc Mutants and the Genlab tribes to play with. And now we're going to get I like this. I didn't expect that this was going to happen because I didn't see it anywhere in the box. But we are going to get some scenery, cardboard scenery that you can put together. Free League, you know how to please me. This I love. And it comes already made with its little windows and some trees. Oh, this is so cool. I love this because the other thing is that we have three of these scenario things. But what this is telling me, this is inviting me that if you are a skirmish aficionado and you have more games, use something else. This is, I love that. I'm very easily pleased. We get more chits and a ruler where we're going to see short, medium, and long range. It's funnily in brackets. There's nothing funny about this, and it is not surprising. It is the same range of distance that you can see in the role-playing game. So for the role-playing game aficionados, if you were looking of a way to actually visualize your combat or your scenes within Mutant Year Zero game, this may be something worth considering. So that's good. Then we get the rules. Oh, okay. I thought this was going to be thicker. For some reason, I thought, you know, I'm not used to skirmish games, so I thought that this was going to be, you know, heavier. But no, this is 24 pages, out of which some of them are explaining how to assemble the little dioramas. So that's kind of encouraging. So the layout is lovely, very easy to see everything. Great separation between paragraphs, which is good. I do like that. Good description of all the tokens, weapons, and the game round, and with examples of what's coming, and ending the game. And then you have action descriptions, attacks, with summaries as to how to go, and then making the attacks, special attacks, and how to deal with terrain. All in all, this doesn't look like a very complicated game, considering this is a skirmish game. Ah, here we are, character conversion. So if you're playing a role-playing game, then you could bring those characters into this world. And considering how many STLs there are out there, who knows, maybe you can print your own characters and do more. That's great. You get 1, 2 scenarios, 3 scenarios, 4 scenarios, 5 scenarios. And then solo play rules. Okay, I like this. I like this. Oh, by the way, this game was designed by Andy Chambers, and Andy Chambers has a huge amount of credits under his belt with, I think, Necromunda, if I remember correctly. I read it here. He's got Necromunda, Battlefield Gothic, Warhammer Fantasy Battle, Drop Zone Commander, big names, and Thomas Harenstam, who is, you know, the person behind so many of the games, you know, like Mutant Year Zero and the Walking Dead and the Blade Runner RPGs. He knows his stuff. More things inside. We're getting to the minis. Don't worry. We will get there. Little cover, which is good. A bunch of dice. I presume this is going to be for each section, and I like the feel of these dice in my hand. They are embossed and not painted. Well, they are embossed and painted, but you know what I mean. They are not stickers on the. They are embossed, and you can see. So they are going to last a long time. We get some icons for exploding. Oh, and danger. Okay, so very easy to see, very easy to handle. I like these dice. They feel good in my hand. I don't know what is it. That some dice feel very good when you grab them, and some dice really don't. But these, I don't know, they feel like reassuring. Wonder if it is the material. I don't know. Maybe there is a dice expert among you who can explain this to me. We get 2 different set of cards. Let's take a look at one, assuming I can open it easily enough. Will I need my Stanley knife? Yeah. Let's do this gently so I don't harm any cards. There you go. So I can, should I put a disclaimer at the end of the video saying no cards were harmed during the making of this video? You know, like you do with animals and people. Anyway, cards. Yeah, let's leave them, please. They're a little tiny bit on the thin side. But they are laminated. They have a very nice lamination, which is good. We get two-sided, which is normal side, and then blooded, which I presume it is when you have already taken some damage. And we get the arc mutants. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, and then the Gen Lab tribe 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, one for each character. And then we're going to get all the stuff that who knows what they're going to mean, but the anatomy is actually clear enough. I like that here at the bottom right you get very, very tiny what set it belongs to, because there are more sets. Land Shark. As if I needed any more reasons to want to play this game. As I said, you know how to please me. And the other one, the little one, let's go straight for the blade, shall we? Very gently. I know, I get too much satisfaction out of this. Think of me as weird. Right, so we get weapons, loads of them. Ooh, flamethrowers, lasers. Wow. These are the sort of thing that in the game, the role-playing game, if you have one of these, assuming you have the power cells to, you know, power it, you're like a god. Hockey pads for protection. That's a shield, you know, the road sign will make a very good shield. Alarm clock for making distractions, Tesla for whatever. This is super cool. Okay, these cards, however, both because they are a little bit on the thin side, and also because they're quite slippery, I would recommend that you sleeve them. And yeah, come on, let's go for the minis. You were looking forward to this. Okay, I love the insert is actually very good, and the minis are big, very detailed, and they're very gorgeous. And they actually have one of the first characters that I played with my Gen Lab campaign, which is this mega huge moose, which I did have one, but he died very quickly, very sadly. And then his fighting teacher, a huge bear, took the antlers, made some sort of shoulder pads out of the antlers to remember his friend, and now is set on revenge and killing, you know, the person who killed his friend. That's a role-playing game for you. So we got the moose, and we got a boar and a duck. Looks badass, really does. This mutant rabbit, which looks super sweet, and this fox. And then we get some bizarro humans. This one from the cover of the original game, as is this. I love how beautifully detailed these are. These are quite amazing. this is it. This is the game. I am now seriously looking forward to getting a little while and reading the rules and see how it plays. If you've already played this game, I would love to hear what you have to say. So please leave me a comment down there, because that would be amazing. And if you're playing, Mutant Year Zero, these may be worth considering and taking a look at. But production-wise, I don't know how much this game retails for, but I am absolutely in awe of the overall quality and how cool it looks. So I hope you will feel enticed to take a look at that. Thank you so much for being there. It is truly and genuinely appreciated, as always. But until the next time, I will talk to you very, very soon. Take care.